David Cameron won the first general election in Britain when I was old enough to vote. In 2010, when I was 18, his tenure as Prime Minister has haunted the country ever since. He was responsible for austerity measures that reduced public services and led to an increase in child poverty and food bank use. He began the process of collapsing the National Health Service by underfunding it. He resigned after Brexit referendum result in 2016. The referendum was itself called to put an end to the debate over membership of European Union. And its outcome, as everyone has surely heard by now, was truly awful. He also left his daughter in a bar once. But honestly, that was the only thing that made me think, well, fair enough. It's the humane thing to do. Rumors circulated in November 2018 that Cameron was considering a return to frontline politics because he was bored with, but this never happened. When he released his attempt at remediation in the form of a self-serving memoir in 2019, the reception was less than warm. Since then, he's been virtually out of sight, out of mind. I was horrified to log on to my computer first thing on Monday morning and find out that David Cameron was the UK's new Foreign Secretary. It was already a whiplash moment. The appointment comes just after Prime Minister Rishi Sunak sacked Suella Braverman, a far-right politician who described her plan to send British refugees to Rwanda as her dream court on Wednesday, and just last week called homelessness a lifestyle choice. He was fired after criticizing the police for being too lenient towards protesters calling for a ceasefire in Gaza. And now instead, suddenly, Cameron, one of the ghosts from the Conservative Party's recent past, has come back to haunt us. Related from Slate, I watched the hottest day on record in London reveal in real time. What has Cameron been up to since retiring from politics? He does charity work and wrote this pretty blah memoir about what he called a shepherd's hut that he put in his garden. He then took on dangerous consultancy role at a financial services company, which paid him £1 million salary to lobby senior ministers for emergency COVID loans. One of our anchors, Kay Burley, also revealed that she had spent the last 7 years gaining weight in one of the most unnecessary drive-ins I can remember, which quickly sparked national acrimony online. It's hard to know how Cameron's appointment will play out politically, but it's certainly a move designed to help the Conservative Party win the general election. Sunak will need to make a call within the next year, and the latest polls show his approval rating is at a record low following last month's disastrous party conference. The idea of appointing Cameron is not a good one. Sunak looked at all his MPs and thought, no, let's get one of the old guys back instead. In fact, Cameron should not have been suitable for this position at all. Special measures had to be taken. With Sunak Gi.